Opinion Angels celebrate Mike Trouts' extension, only the guest of honor was a no-show. Tempe, Arizona. It was like throwing up. The Los Angeles Angels were ready to revel in Mike Trout's new 10-year, $360 million contract extension Tuesday that will make him an Angel for life, but Trout never showed up. They could only laugh. He actually was scheduled to be out of the lineup Tuesday, but when word leaked out that he agreed in principle to an extension, which will the Angels advised him to completely stay away from the complex, two persons with direct knowledge of the contract negotiations told USA Today Sports. The persons spoke, so leave it to Trout to get on his phone, FaceTime several of his teammates, and actually apologize for not coming to Tempe Diablo Stadium, forcing his teammates to do the talking. He might be a better human being than he is a baseball player, said Angels outfielder Peter Bourjos, who has known Trout since they were rookies together in 2011, which says a lot when you consider he might be the greatest player of all time. Knowing how much he loves the organization, and relishes the lifestyle of Southern California, but when it comes to contract negotiations, you just never know. I thought I'd be staying in street. Lewis my whole career, right choice But I couldn't be happier for him. He's just a great, I think he can afford it. Trout, 27, expects the good-natured kidding when he walks through the clubhouse doors Wednesday. He loves to jab his, and now, he's going to be around longer than all of them. Well, perhaps expect for Pujols. Pujols has only 3 years left on his playing contract, but then there's a 10-year, $10 million personal services contract, guaranteeing a job in the organization 1 year past Trout. I told him, you better still listen to me, Pujols laughed, because he'll be around longer than you. Really, all that Trout asks now is that the Angels win. He has been surrounded. You locked up the best player in the game, Angels shortstop Andrelton Simmons said, so that's a big first step to take. You can build off that. The Angels, who have finished a combined 65 games out of first place the past 3 years, insists that Trout's contract is a commitment to winning. Gone are the days Michael Trout is an Angel now. He's an Angel for that's the first thing you think of when you say Anaheim Angels, California Angels, Los Angeles Angels, Simmons said, trying to remember exactly what they're called these days. You think of Mike Trout. For the Angels, Trout will be remembered long after his playing days end as the face of the organization, just like Derek Jeter in New York, David Ortiz in Boston, George Brett in Kansas City. Then again, considering the numbers he has produced, finishing first or second 6 times in the American League MVP race, maybe he'll be the first one to beat Father Time, and play forever. Look at the numbers, this is one of the best players we've ever seen, Angels outfielder Cole Calhoun says. Athey made Mike Trout a halo for life. But knowing him, really, Trout's entire career has been something out of Hollywood, so why not? Teresa Young, he's as pure and innocent as they come, with an unbridled enthusiasm for the game that can't be matched. It was never about, and certainly, the Angels found the right man, who never had any interest in leaving, almost feeling indebted to the Angels for drafting him in the first place. I know Mike, he's very loyal, said Skaggs, kind of loyal to a fault. I really realized who just so happens to be the best player they ever laid their eyes on. Follow Nightingale on Twitter. This article originally appeared on USA Today.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.